Good morning and welcome to your weekend unboxing here on Gaming with ADHD. Today we're going to be taking a look at Ticket to Ride Ghost Train, the newest installment in the Ticket to Ride First Journey series, which is aimed at younger players, and which I recently picked up on a trip out of state because we happened to find it in one of the game stores we were exploring. And at my age, I've got one of my children married, and we've got friends who have smaller children still, and so it does make it difficult at times to get groups together and then have things that the kids can do while we all want to play games. So we have found that having at least a few games that are good for younger players gives them a taste, lets them hang out with the grown-ups for a little bit, and then we can pull out the bigger games, or not necessarily bigger, but more grown-up type games for later in the evening. So today we're going to take a look at this new release, just get my first impressions, and then here in a couple of weeks we will try to get a review out because we're planning on having all the kids over. So before we do that, make sure you are subscribed to the channel. I do try to put out 2 to 3 videos a week covering all sorts of things from miniatures, board games, card games, role-playing games, anything in between. And I'd love for you to come along and see what we have to offer. So with that said, let's go ahead and take a look. So, as you can see, it is in a little bit of a smaller box. It's not the big thick box that the normal Ticket to Ride comes in. It's got a fun little Halloween theme, all the kids in costume. Or are they? And then on the back of the box, we've got our list of contents. It is aimed at children 6 and up and 2 to 4 players and should play in under half an hour. So let's open it up and see what we've got. All right, obviously, first thing we're going to see is the instructions, which is a single page. I'm not sure if that is because of the fact that it's aimed at kids, or they just assume everybody already knows Ticket to Ride. I don't know. But it seems pretty thorough. Claiming routes, completing a ticket. The trick or treat bonus. Okay, that's going to be interesting to see. Oh, so the first time you connect a location of the dark forest region in the top left corner of the board to a location in the seashore region in the bottom right corner of the board, you must loudly announce trick or treat, then take one of the bonus tickets and place it in front of you. Okay, so basically they've got it set up kind of like in different zones. That's kind of interesting. All right. And then there's a town hall bonus. First time you connect the town hall to the crypt with your haunted carriages, draw 2 extra float cards. And the first time you connect the town hall to the haunted mansion with your haunted carriages, draw 2 extra float cards. Okay, so doing some little Halloween themed things. I do like that they're calling it a Halloween float. So sort of like a Halloween parade. You get some leftovers. We're going to look at the board last. Alright, actually, black is probably not the best one to look at, but obviously we've got black, orange, white, and purple. Perfect Halloween colors. Alright, let's zoom in on one of these float pieces. So this is what takes your the place of your train. Looks like a little haunted house on wheels. Nice little fun design. Obviously, when you're making stuff for kids, you want stuff that they're going to have fun with and enjoy. They all look the same. In the different, just in different colors. All right, we've then got our cards. If I can figure out how to open these things. Seems like every manufacturer is different. All right, so let's zoom in again. So we've got orange and red. That's kind of spooky. Pumpkin, clown. Got blue pirate ship float thing. Art on this is great. Black. Green. Again, doing well by putting in symbols and colors for colorblind folk. Yellow. We've got our little farm, barn, pumpkin patch thing with a scarecrow and a crow. Clearly the scarecrow's not doing his job. My jokes are horrible. You're welcome. All right. More yellow. Locomotives. Covering all of our colors. I like that. Kind of a toy train look to it. I like it. All right. And then we've got our ticket card. Actually, give me 1 second. So, pretty standard ticket to ride. You know, connect this place to that place. You know, they do mark if they're in the forest or on the seashore. Obviously, some of them aren't going to have any marks. So, again, pretty standard. I like the art. Back is pretty fun and normal. Alright, these are the Trick or Treat bonus cards. So, same thing on both sides so that kids don't mix it up. But again, connect any of the forest to any of the seaside. Which, the fact that there's 3 for each side means that most, if not all, the kids are going to be able to pull that off. And then you've got a Jackpot card, which I don't know what the jackpot is for. Oh, Jackpot card. You take it as a reward if you win the game. Goal of the game is to be the first player to complete 6 tickets. Okay, so they're taking scoring, well, they're dramatically simplifying scoring. So scoring is literally just how many tickets you complete. You know, obviously that's going to be a lot more kid-friendly because then they don't have to count. Oh, 2 spaces is 2 points, 3 spaces is 4 points, and then everybody gets confused. All right, let's check out the board. We're going to have to zoom out for this. All right, so it is a 3-fold board. Again, on my infamously small work area. But again, nice, clean, very easy to read art. The text is really large, so, you know, very easy for kids to follow along. Pumpkin Patch, Town Hall. You know, again, everything's pretty simple. There's no wild sections, it looks like, so no gray, so everything does have to be claimed with a particular color card. So, there you go. All right. Now, this is my first experience with a, first journey version of Ticket to Ride. Honestly, my initial impression is that this is going to be great. The youngest kid that we have around right now is about 6 years old, so she is right in that age range, and I think she'll be able to pick this up really well, especially with a bunch of adults around the table helping. So we are definitely going to be getting everyone together, either before or after Halloween. Figure something out. But regardless, it is. I think this is a great option for Ticket to Ride. Ticket to Ride is always kind of presented as a gateway game, and honestly, they're doing better about making games for younger kids anyways. So pretty excited to get this one to the table. So with that said, that's our video. If you liked it, please do give it a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to the channel for additional videos. Hit the subscription bell so you know when it comes out, etc., etc., etc. We do appreciate it. But also, have you played the first Journey series? Comment down below. Let us know what you've thought about it so far. But with that said, thank you very much for watching. We appreciate your time, and we'll talk to you next time.